Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Deltre, and you guessed it, it's that time again. Time for some more Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. On the last part, we survived the petting zoo from hell in one of the hardest maps to date. I didn't think that the Dawn Brigade chapters would be going smoothly or anything like that, but good lord, baby. Talk about a difficulty spike. That felt like it came out of nowhere. Can't really complain too much about that, though. I'm one of those people who really enjoys a good challenge in a game. I'd rather have it be hard like that than to just stomp the whole entire game with 1 or 2 units, you know. It makes it more interesting for me. I'm sure it makes it more interesting for you guys too. I know that I end up putting a little bit more thought into moves when I play maps like that, but hey, it's fun. It's fun. And I think that's what really matters. You know, it's a game. It's supposed to be fun. Things that I missed. A few things. One, I didn't really fully acknowledge the presence of the Black Knight just because I was kind of trying to win the map more than anything. I'll be perfectly honest. I feel like if that was an easier map, I would have had more to say about that, but I am pretty interested to see why the hell he's here. It's definitely interesting for sure, and it gives us a good chance to actually do something against Ike's army, which would otherwise be completely unbeatable for us by this point. Maybe if we spent 2-3 years power leveling in the mountains or something like that, but right now I'm pretty sure they could just roll us over. We're not stopping their charge, let me just put it that way. And before we move on here, you guys gave me so many tips. A bunch of tips after that last part. Probably even more after you see how badly I got beat down in the last map. Hey, it was worth it, I think. I got so much experience for doing it the hard way, but I did want to say that I appreciate all the little hints and gameplay advice that you guys gave me, or just simple clarification on things that you might not know right away. I'll try to bring those up when they become more relevant, rather than just dumping them all on you right now. But let's go into the game, eh?
The Dayan army takes to the field and deals a heavy blow to the army of the Laguz Alliance. This sudden aggression shocks the Alliance like a lightning bolt on a clear day. With their only avenue of retreat blocked, the forces of the Laguz Alliance begin to despair. As the last shred of hope is fading, Skrimir appears before his troops and rallies them on, bolstering their failing strength. Gallian morale is further improved by the appearance of Tabarn and Ike's forces.
Oh god, no. Oh god, no, don't make me fight Tabarn. Please don't make me fight Tabarn. Please don't make me fight Tabarn. Are you kidding me? No. Oh man, this just got so much worse. And I was kind of thinking about what could possibly cause us to aid Begnan of all people in this little skirmish here. I can only think of 2 things, really. Either Peleus is actually a lot more of a bigot than the game maybe implies. Although, to be fair, he did call Laguz subhumans at least 1 or 2 times so far. So it's definitely possible that he's just simply prejudiced and would rather side with human beings rather than the Laguz. The only other thing that I could come up with is maybe some kind of blackmail, I guess, because it's the only thing that really makes sense. I can't really think of what else he would stand to gain out of this. It could really be either or, to be honest, but I'm just so curious as to which it's going to be. Maybe it's something else I haven't even thought of. It's certainly possible. I just don't know. There just doesn't seem too many options here for what could cause this conflict, you know what I mean? Especially considering they just now re-established themselves as a nation. You'd think they'd be more focused on doing that rather than to getting into another fight right away. That doesn't seem like a good idea. It just doesn't seem like the people would be for it. But I guess with Laguz being the targets, who knows? Well, maybe I should play the game. They might answer my questions. Okay, so we're going to get some background on Ike, I guess. The Dayan army is working with Begnan. That's unexpected, to say the least. I'm saying, dude, why would Dayan join the war? I thought all their resources would be tied up in reconstruction. I'm saying, yeah, I should have just done this. They're saying everything that I was saying, pretty much. I really do like when the game does that, because it really reinforces the fact that this is a very logical narrative. I like that. Yeah, that bothers me too. There's something weird about all of this. Didn't Dayan resent Begnan's occupation? Why would they be so quick to help out their former enemy? I'm saying, why does not matter. We are running out of time. We must deal with this quickly if we are to get home. General Skrimir, have you recovered from your wounds already? Yes, do not underestimate the healing power of the Beast Tribe. They're like werewolves, dude. Alright, everyone's here. Let's begin the meeting. The immediate threat is the Dayan army. They're dug in around the area that we'll have to use to cross the Raban. Maybe we can find another spot to cross? No, we can't afford it. If we waste any more time, the Central Army will catch up to us. If that happens, we're dead. Pretty safe bet, especially with Zelgius at the helm. Ranulf, tell me your impression of the Dayan army. Well, okay. I'm the Dayan army. I'm Micaiah. No, not what I meant. Not what I meant. Oh, sorry, Ike. Anything special? Well, there weren't very many of them, but their morale was really up there. Their commanders seemed very clever as well. It must be the Maiden of Dawn. Who? Ike's oh, that just sums it up. She's just so irrelevant compared to Ike. I mean, not in terms of story, right? Micaiah is definitely a pretty key figure here. But if we're just going as a raw powerhouse, as a raw unit, oh my god, it's no contest. She was the recent hero of the Dayan Uprising. Micaiah is her name, if I recall correctly. Supposedly, she has performed miracles and turned many losing battles into victories. An interesting figure. Miracles. I'm finding that a bit hard to swallow. Are you sure about that? Who knows? Personally, I doubt it. All I know is that the Dayan army believes in her miracles, which makes her dangerous. They really have no idea about Micaiah, huh? The Maiden of Dawn is supposed to be the savior of Dayan, whose miraculous powers freed their people from tyranny. In other words, her followers are fanatics who see her as a goddess. She'll make a formidable enemy. They really have no idea. Man, the only one formidable in our group is Jill. Fiona eventually, and Edward if he decides to get speed. Man, he really needs speed. I was noticing it bad in the last map, but if he would have been doubling those tigers, he would have been a house. But considering that he only had 19 speed at the beginning of it, oh man. I may have to feed him some bonus experience and just honestly rig some speed because he's way behind, I feel. Maybe he's not. Maybe he is a very slow sword master, but I doubt it. I really do. In other words, her follower... Oh, we already said that. What are you saying, Soren? If we attack them head on, the fighting won't stop until one side is decimated. There's got to be a way to avoid that, right? What about a decoy force, like we've used in the past? The decoy only worked because the enemy didn't expect it. I wouldn't count on the same strategy working twice. Not necessarily. And the Empire assumes superiority over all countries. Magnan is only using the Dayan army as a pawn to stop us, and likely won't care if it is destroyed in the process. As such, the Dayan army is most likely uninformed about our past tactics. You might have a point there. I went scouting after the fog cleared and their forces looked really unprepared to fight. Oh, Ranulf, you have no idea. They had no ballista and they hadn't fielded many fire mages. It felt like they didn't know a thing about fighting the Goose. Then we should definitely have a decoy force hit them head on, while the bulk of the army crosses the river in the meantime. I'll head up the decoy force then. No! No, don't make me fight Ike! The armies of Galia and Phoenix can cross the river while we fight. No! Oh, it's over. It's over, folks. We're done. Stick a fork in us. This is a good game. Oh, and Ranulf too. That just makes it worse. I'll go with you, Ike. Dan would get suspicious if they didn't see any Lagoos in the enemy force. Sounds like a plan to me. Take some of my men as well if you want. I don't want their talons getting dull. The Lagoons Alliance may have lost the war of might, but we haven't lost the war to save the lives of our brothers. This fight will be ours. Yes, with the fangs and wings of the Lagoons and the knowledge of the Bjork, we will return home. Dan cannot stop us now, just as they could not stop us during the Mad King's War. We can do this. Even Raisin's getting pumped. Are they going to field an enemy dancer? That'd be pretty funny. I don't know if the game could use it. Could they? Like... Okay, so I know in Fire Emblem Thracia 776 there are enemy dancers, but did they actually dance in that game? I can't remember. So fighting Raisin would definitely be a trip. That'd be really hard to strategize around, honestly. Cat fight? What the hell? Oh, are we in the... Oh, we're the Grail Mercenaries? Oh. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. This is gonna be... Oh, baby. Talk about some role reversal. I thought we were gonna get stomped, but no, we're gonna be doing the stomping. We're fighting Dayan, and they're a bunch of pushovers, as it turns out. So, you know, we're good. We're good. So it happens to be that I have a very rare and precious item in my possession. Which one of you thinks you deserve a gift? Oh, me, I want it. No, Captain, you should give it to me. After all, I'm your faithful servant. What? No way. That stuffy know-it-all doesn't need it. Yeah, I think if there's any favoritism going on, it's gonna be Liar. Look at me, I'm so tiny and helpless. I need all the help I can get. Wow, are we talking about Liar the unit or Liar the character? I can't really tell right now. You wouldn't want me to get hurt, would you? A stuffy know-it-all. Oh, I say, how dare you, madman or madame? Yeah, you madman. Captain Ranulph, you know that rewarding her behavior will only encourage her to act up in front of others. Have I not always followed your orders without question, both quickly and effectively? Well, quickly anyways. Alright. Sheesh. You know, I personally don't really care which one of you gets it. Hold it right there, Kaiser. I think you just called me a brat. Pff, I'm only stating the obvious. If you don't like it, don't act so childish. You stuck up old alley cat? Alley cat. Stuck up. Your mother would be ashamed at your lack of manners. Stop already. I'm sorry I asked. Obviously, I have to make the decision for you. Alright, Kaiser, this is yours. Take it. Oh, thank you. You made me the happiest person in the army, Captain. Ha! In your face. What? Why? Why'd you give it to him? He's your commanding officer. That's not fair. He's a stuffy old bore. And I'm wearing my prettiest collar, too. So did they... That's really funny to me. Do they like... Because they're cat lagoons, do they like do cat fashion? Do they like... Do you know what I'm saying? Do they dress up like house cats? And try to have really, really fancy collars and like scratching posts and stuff? Because that would be so funny to me. Is that how you assert your affluence in the Lagoons world? Whoever has the nicest scratching post is the big dog. Or the big cat, I guess. Forget it, Liar. The captain knows who slaves all day and night to keep the army running smoothly. No. The captain's love is mine. All mine. Give it to me. If you want it, you'll have to take it. Oh, you're dead. What is with you two? I got the Howl scroll. Howl. Wasn't that... Doesn't Valug have that? Isn't it bad? I think that it's not worth my time if I'm remembering the skill correctly. Now here we could buy Rolf's bow. The Olivia grass. I may want to pick up some Olivia grass, but I'm dirt poor, so maybe not. Anything else? Spectre card. So if we are indeed the Grail Mercenaries again. So I think I want a card on Ike. I was warned about this. I don't have any? I guess I'm buying a card. That's kind of lame. What a waste of money. Yeah, what a waste of money. Well, I need it, though. I think I'm going to need it. Apparently, Ike needs 27 speed to get a conversation on this map, but I don't have it since I had to reset on one of the previous levels. So let's go ahead and get ourselves this Spectre card. 3,000 gold down the drain. Gotta do it, unfortunately. So hold on to that, big dog. I guess I could always just try to get him to level speed on this map, but I think this will be more consistent. Especially given he's already a pretty high level. Now, let's do it again. Let's do the Blossom thing again. Actually, I'm going to take Blossom offer, but we still want that. Ooh, Soren and Ike B. Here we go. One attack, 20 avoid. Wow, that's a good support. That's a good support, dude. Apparently, I have quite a bit of time now before I need to get Boyd and Mist to level A. I have at least 3 or 4 more maps, I guess. Well, I can't necessarily assume that the Dawn Brigade, that the Grail Mercenaries will be the people that we control for all of those maps, but I think somebody said I need it by Chapter 11. So we have a bit. And I was also told that the Ike Soren one is not going to be an issue. I'll get it no matter what, as long as I build it up every time I can, so I think we're good. No other supports that I can do. Skills. Let's shuffle some of these around. I guess I can take Blossom off Liar now. And maybe give her, I don't know. Can mobilize an enemy. No, that's not very good. Especially on a cat. We don't want them taking indirect attacks because they just simply don't have that many chances to act freely anyways because they have to spend so much time using Olivia grass. I could give Liar Wrath. I could give somebody Wrath. I really just don't see myself using Nephany. Yeah, I'm gonna say we're benching Nephany again. Sorry, Nephany fans. It just can't happen. She just didn't get strength. She just didn't play along. Not at all. 20% of 48 is 9 HP. When you count rounding, of course. So if I give this to Liar, she'd need to get down all the way to 9 HP. I don't know how reliable that would be. This is almost certainly not going to come into play, but I'm going to give it to Liar because I don't have anybody else to give it to, and I think I may even be able to get 1 or 2 levels rather than just 1 level with her. Assuming I take out Blossom, of course. Rivals collide. Yeah, I definitely should have bought like 3,000 hand axes when I had the chance, huh? So now I'm going to have to spend a lot more. But I think it's a good investment. We're almost certainly going to be using all of them. So I'm not really that worried about it. And then hopefully we can get some more money. Although I've heard it's pretty tight. I guess if I have to, I can start selling the bad skills off. Yeah, that should make up for it at the very least, I guess. I'm going to hold on to the energy drop for now. I don't want to dump it into Liar right now. We got to keep the suspense going just a little bit. But let's be honest, it's going to go to Liar. Oh, that's the Black Knight. That's the Black Knight. Okay, we're doing this, huh? Okay. The Lagoos failed to cross the river. This is their last chance to try. This time they'll attack with a Bayork as well. South, you know what that means. If we end up fighting Bayork, I know, we'll probably be fighting the Grail mercenaries. I'm aware. It's not going to be pretty. So, tell me more about Commander Ike. Oh, he's just the best. Why? You used to hate it when I said anything about him. I want to know more about the man I'll be fighting against. What kind of person is he? Well, let's see. He's generous. He doesn't care about petty things. That's not really what I meant, so... He holds no prejudice against Lagoos, nor does he care about the opinions of the nobles. He's a master swordsman. He accomplishes everything he sets out to do. He's a true hero. I see. He sounds quite different from King Peleus. Yeah, really. He really does. It's like night and day, yeah. Micaiah, they don't even compare. King Peleus lacks any leadership or decision-making skills. That was one of my main critiques about him. He doesn't take charge enough, I feel. I imagine, though, being that we're looking at Dayan a little bit closely now, maybe he's going to have a chance to redeem himself a little bit, but that's what I'm kind of holding out for in terms of him. That may be, but I believe King Peleus. His heart is in the right place. I believe in his virtuous nature and his commitment... I believe in his virtuous nature and his commitment to being a good king. Even though he would set you out on a war that doesn't involve Dayan at all. A war of bigotry and hate, fighting on the same side as our real enemies. You're smarter than this, Micaiah. Soth, we've been through this. I know we're about to fight Ike and the Grail mercenaries, but It's time, shall we? Those two are still here. So much for friendly advice, I guess. Now it's friends against foes. Things are getting crazy around here. I'm saying Renolf took the words right out of my mouth. So Ike and Renolf are both forced. I guess that makes sense. He did say he'd be coming along. Mordecai and Leif, you gotta sit out, bud. So hard me up. Who am I dropping for Liar? Let's look at the map, I guess. So I saw a lot of the Dawn Brigade down here. So here's Micaiah. Oh, she's actually just Micaiah. Like, 1-to-1, the same Micaiah that we've been dealing with all game. So, in a sense, her getting screwed is fantastic for me right now. Soth, ooh, he could murder Liar. He can absolutely murder Liar. And they have all my items, too. Wait. And they have the same uses? Oh, I swear to God, where's Laura? Is she here? Here's Laura. I swear to God, Laura, don't you dare break this physics staff. I will kill you. You will be so super benched if that happens. Oh, no, not Fiona the God. How am I killing this? She's unstoppable. She still has Beast Mode too. Man! I've just set myself up for Liar to get completely screwed by this map, huh? Oh, thank God. Meg, that's an easy kill. Oh, no. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, gee. Oh, where is she? No, I've just screwed myself so hard by what I did in the last map. Where is she? Is she not here? Oh, she's right here. No! Oh, God damn it. So Micaiah's down here, but here's the real boss. Oh, Jesus. Jill versus Har. Jill is actually roughly the same. Less HP in defense, obviously, but... Now this is a fight. If she uses the Brave Axe, she might even be able to... Oh, God. I mean, obviously, it's not going to happen. But if Jill and Har fought, and they both went all in, oh, god damn. I think Jill might come out on top because of the Brave Axe. Of course, Har could get stunned or something. Here's Nolan. Aaron, yeah, it's everybody. Everybody's here. Oh, this is not looking so good. And here's Zihark even. He leveled up really well on the last map, honestly. Yeah, everybody's here. It says survive for 12 turns. We're going to actually watch the objective this time. But looking at this, this is basically... No, it is. This is the exact same map that we just played, but in reverse. And I think it's a little bigger, too. I don't think you can go up here where we start. So if this is the case, I guess we're going to have Titania sit out, actually. Because she can't cross. There's Racing. Who else? Okay, let's give this a shot, I guess. Now, I was almost going to not bring Har because I really don't think that he's necessary here. But here's the thing. So it was explained to me that Ike has to have a certain conversation with somebody on this map. Somebody that I brought along to the final chapter of part 1. And that would be either Micaiah or the Black Knight. And considering I was told that you need 27 speed to not die when you try to get this conversation, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you guys were talking about the Black Knight and not a severely speed-blessed Micaiah. So, that being the case, I need Har here so that he can rescue Ike out of the way so he doesn't get blown away by the Alendite on the counter. I know he doesn't get countered by the card, but I mean on the enemy phase, I guess. Now, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to transform Liar. Because she is going to be the brunt of our offense here. I have all the time in the world. If I just have to survive for 12 turns, then essentially I don't really need to get anywhere quickly. So that's good for Liar, because if I had to do this fast, she'd probably be a lot worse here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll slap her right there, right here. She can draw on the first 2 soldiers. No problem. Ike. You're going to run in yourself. I guess I'm going to send Hara over to the left-hand side. I want to keep him out of the range of Jill, because you guys did warn me now that some pretty interesting stuff can happen if you have characters that know each other meet in a fight, or meet in this battle. So I think we want to avoid that if I can. I might show it just because it sounds really funny, or really interesting, but I definitely don't want to... do that on accident. Essentially what happens is apparently it's like a de-recruitment, or you can make them defect, which is really awesome. It's such a cool idea, but God only knows what would happen if we didn't have Jill on the Dawn Brigade. You know what I mean? That would just be a bad look all around. We don't want to have that happen if we don't have to. I could have shoved Mia again. Oh, that's Renulf. Oh no, I'll bet it was Soren. Never mind. The enemy's on the move. They're crossing the river. There are humans among the beasts. Here he comes. Without the advantage of an ambush, this fight is sure to be tougher than our last one. Oh, you already know, Micaiah. You already know. We have Liar. I mean, Liar wasn't here last time. So really, you're basically screwed. Now, Liar's going to take a ton of damage. Hopefully get a good level up. Come on, Liar. She still only gets 1 point. I took Blossom off, didn't I? I know I did. Hit points, speed, luck. I know I took Blossom off. She only gets 1 point. Are you kidding me? That can't be. That can't be right. Why does the game hate her so much? Are you serious? I did, right? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I've made a huge mistake. I have made a huge mistake, folks. Alright, Har's got to intercept these guys, though. Don't really want them running up on me. Definitely not. I can just deal with these guys so easily. Because Har the Broken is here. Why does Har get more experience than Liar? That's all I want to know. If only I could get her Paragon. Oh, dude. I've just thought of this, but if the Dawn Brigade is here, and they have all of your items that you had on them previously, could you... I guess I don't know that this would be worth it, but could you take, like, say the Paragon Scroll, slap it on somebody really bad? Like, if I gave the Paragon Scroll to, like, Aaron, I guess, could I steal it with Heather and then get it to the Grail Mercenaries? I don't think that you would want to do that, but it sounds really funny. That'd be actually kind of a cool little thing. Honestly. I bit my tongue. Maybe I should have tried to do something like that, though. I don't know. Oh, here comes Mr. Draco Knight. I didn't notice you. Oh, that's no good. That's no good at all. I have Liar fight again. I can't believe how little experience she gets. That's just so upsetting. She can easily take this guy out, though, so let's do it. If anything else, I'm just getting strike ratings, so there's that. It looks like it takes a lot of strikes, though. Like, it takes a lot of attacks. Only 6 points. For a kill, it's really sketch. I guess in fairness, though, these guys are actually really low-leveled. Yeah, these guys are pathetic compared to what we faced on the last map. So, how's that for you? Not only do the Dawn Brigade have worse units, they also get the harder fights. That's wild. that's so wild. Alright, Ike still has pass. Ike still has pass. I guess I can just smack this guy around a little bit. We can give it to Mia. I would have liked to get Racing over there for a dance, but it doesn't seem like a good move with this guy right here, you know? So maybe Liar favoritism kind of bit me a little bit there. Oh, well. Oh, he has Kanto. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I could have, like, Dance for Gotri or something like that. Oh, well. We're here, we're now. Let's give Mia the Wyrm Slayer. Not only to save on uses for my forge, because it's almost gone. But also, if that Wyvern wants to attack her, then he's in for a rude awakening, I would think. She'll just blow him away. No doubt. I don't really care if... Yeah, I don't really care if an elf gets attacked. He'll get enough gauge on the next move anyways. Yeah, Shinon can move in as well. Now, these guys all have short spears, so if anything, they attack Liar and or Mia, but that's fine. With Shinon in support range, Mia should be okay. Now, Soren doesn't get one shot or anything crazy, right? 10 defense. Oh, no, but he gets hurt a lot. He gets hurt so much. He can take it, I think, but we don't want to let him get attacked by multiple units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. No, he can't reach. He can't reach, so I can throw Soren in the reeds. I guess we equip the Thunder Spell just for flavor. We don't want him to attack miss. We definitely don't want them to attack miss. That would be such a huge waste of time. Oh, they can hit Racing? Oh, well, good game. Whoops, you gotta dodge, buddy. Of course, this was my plan all along, so that I would be able to transform him much more swiftly. Yeah, look at that. I don't think he gets quite as much as the rest of the units do. Or the rest of the Lagoons, I suppose. But he still gets a healthy chunk just from being attacked like that. And one of you guys did warn me that that was a strategic possibility. Now, obviously, I got a little bit lucky there, but he has some good dodge. He has some good dodge, so I guess maybe I can take advantage of that in the future. Albeit more intentionally than I did right there. I don't even know why I bothered showing Harza animations. I guess I just kind of like them. And I also really like the background on these last few maps. The water looks really nice. It does. And even though we did just play this map, on the very last level, in fact, the fact that it's now daytime really makes it stand out a little bit more, I think. Oh, wait, of course, Gotri has Provoke. Gotri has Provoke. I imagine we'll be seeing reinforcements of some kind. Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? Oh, hey, Janet Finolki. Well, I assume Janet Finolki. We see Olki there. Can I talk to them, or are they just here as other units? Also, there's the Wild Heart scroll. How do I see the... No, the supports. Oh, look at all these conversations. Oh, Racing can talk to Janet Finolki. Can I convert them? Oh, I can do it as well, so I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. I may snag an Olevi grass off somebody here. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Does Renolf take this guy out? It's doubtful. It's doubtful. He would have 28s. No, he won't. But he can do a lot to this guy. He can do 1.5 billion to this guy. Oh, yeah. Renolf is definitely the better cat. As if there was any doubt. Get it, kitty. Man. I really think that's so silly how they get such reduced experience. That's really what kills them, in my opinion. if they got a normal experience rate, you could almost kind of see the rest of their hindrances, like the Laguz gauge in general, their necessity to build strike rating, but you can't use discipline to do it quickly. You know, all those things that are kind of working against them. But the experience rate on top of that just kills it. And they don't seem to have very good growth rates, right? Laguz units apparently have lower growth rates, which, you know, that's fair. That's fair, especially considering that they essentially get 2 points for every one that they get 2 points in a stat for every one that they level up, right? For example, 1 point of strength is basically 2 points of strength for them whenever they're transformed. So I kind of understand why their growth rates aren't really that great. But the fact of the matter is, they just don't get too many levels to even capitalize on those low growth rates, you know? So it feels kind of wrong. It feels kind of wrong in a way. So we're coming up on our first mini boss here. Zarok might as well be a mini boss. I hope that killing these guys doesn't penalize me. I hope that I don't lose them on the Dawn Brigade side, because if so, this gets a lot worse, doesn't it? Wow, me. I can't even kill the mage in one round. Well, what do we really expect? So here's some free healing for Liar. I can still get racing close to the front and all, but I don't think I can transform him because I need to keep Liar shifted at all times. I don't have too many Laguz stones, basically, and I don't want to burn through those when I don't have to. Ideally, I would only use one per map. We do actually have to keep racing away from this guy because he has wind magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da-da. So we'll move racing there. Although I suppose I could have, yeah, I could have killed him, so what am I doing? Oh, well, like I say, I'm not really in a huge hurry for this one or anything crazy, just simply because it's a survive map, so it doesn't really matter how fast I am. Not in the long term anyways. In the short term it kind of matters. I do need to get Ike over to the Black Knights. I don't really want to kill that guy with Ike. I think Gotri can 1v1 this guy, but the problem is that he's going to survive. And since these guys are other units, he's still going to get an attack in. So I guess I have to use Soren. Soren blows him all the way back, dude. Oh, Soren. That's right. Have at you. He's so good he lags the game. Now that's a broken unit if I ever saw one. That's a pretty good experience. You know, if I could get him a Master Crown and promote him, that might be good. Do they get stabs? Do Wind Sages get stabs when they promote? Do any Sages get stabs when they promote? I'm not entirely sure. I was sort of surprised that they don't get it at the second stage of their class tree, honestly. That would have made Ilyana a lot better, I think. Because if you could promote her, then it's like... Well, I guess they didn't want to do that because then Laura would be useless. But still, I thought it would be kind of... It's kind of strange to me. It's kind of strange to me coming off every other Fire Emblem game where Sages do get stabs, you know? Good one, Ike. Not a chance. There goes the Wind Edge, though. Not as big of an issue in this game, though. There doesn't seem like there's nearly as much 1-2 range. Well, I say that. I say that, but a lot of the guys on this map actually do have it. But it's still not half as bad as it was in Path of Radiance. Which is a change I've noticed, and it's one that I greatly appreciate. Gotcha, you got to get down here as well. In fact, because I kind of messed up a little bit, I'm going to shove Racing in. Just because he's a very useful character to have around. You never know. Just because we don't have to kill anything doesn't mean I don't want to kill as much as possible. I didn't give her the Wind Edge. Oh, yes, I did. Of course. So that could be another kill for Liar. It is a little bit wasted experience, but I don't know how many of the Grail Mercenaries that I'm really using, so perhaps it works out. Hey, I thought those guys could transform. What are you doing? Yeah, we definitely want Horror around to intercept these guys. Well, I don't know. Can I even get Ike down there? I feel like I may need to pick up the pace a little bit more than I had realized. Since these mages can't really reach me, though, I can simply swoop in right now, take them on out, stun, goodbye, and then get out of their range on the next turn. Like so. Being that the river is so costly, I can definitely use that to my advantage. Oh, he physicked him back. He physicked him back. Yeah, I may need to get a move on here. So that being the case, let's see, how close are you racing? What was your gauge? 22. So in 2 more turns, we can definitely get things going. I could risk this one for Mia. I will risk this one for Mia. She's got it. She's in support range. She's pretty good in general. She's going to adept or crit. There we go. Slam dunk, baby. Get out of my sight. I'm really glad I decided to stick with Mia. She has not let me down. I'll be totally honest. I might give her a little crap sometimes, but no, she's a good-ass unit. She is one good unit, dude. Now I just don't know who I'm going to give the next Master's Crown to, though. There's just so many choices. Everybody's so broken. Probably Shinon. Yeah, probably Shinon. I think he would probably do the best. Does Lyre? Ooh, but here we go. Since I'm more concerned with her strike rating than anything else, I might just have her... Can she kill the mage? First things first, can she kill the mage? She has 30 attack to his... Yes, she can. She can kill the mage, so I'll do this. I'll dance for her. Shinon can kill this guy, get himself a nice level up, and then she can kill the mage. Assuming she's not going to de-transform on me. I should have been paying much closer attention to that, honestly. That was 4, then 4, and then she loses 4 per turn? Or is it more than that? Oh, man. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think she loses enough to de-transform. If she does, then this is a bad move. If not, then it's a great move. We're going to find out real quick. I know that much. And I would really rather not have to use another Lagoon Stone on her. I mean, she's pretty good, but she's not that great, you know what I mean? He says pretty good. I'll tell you what, though. She would be decent on the inside. She'd be decent over there because they have much lower standards. They'll take just about anybody. Honestly. Okay, Shinon. Crossbow would be enough, and I do want to get him closer if I can, so this is fine. Yeah, I can't stand by and watch you mess this up. You stay by me, got it? Let me do my dirty work. Ooh, I like that plan. If we play each other's strengths, the enemy won't know what hit him. I don't know about all that. Gotta love these generic supports, man. Okay, Shinon. You call that a hit? The 22 defense sniper. Can we see a 23 defense sniper? That'd be pretty cool. Magic. Alright, sure. You know, I don't even care. He could just get that same exact level up for the rest of the game and he'd still be the best unit, period. He's got to be top 10. He's got to be top 10. I'm not even fronting on that. Shinon is so good. It's hard for me to really ask for so much more in a sniper. He's got it all. He does good damage. He even has 1-2 range in this game, so he's automatically better than a lot of snipers have been in previous games. He could really hurt the enemy. He doesn't have trouble doubling. He's just really all you could ask for. And then some, honestly. Too bad about his personality. Haha. Actually, he just wouldn't be the same if he was a nice guy. He just really would. It's something I really do like about this game. Not everybody likes Ike. Mainly Shinon, of course. Shinon hates Ike. There's nothing he can do to change his opinion. So, it's really just a lot more interesting. It would be kind of boring if everybody was just like, oh, Ike, you're the best all the time, you know what I mean? So, I definitely appreciate what they were doing with him. I definitely do. Here comes another Draco Knight. I guess here's the big question, is Lyre screwed? Those two are catching up slowly but surely. Don't you do it, Lyre. Good. Well, they lose 5 per turn, so that was actually a lot closer than I had realized. Oh, Zehark is on the move. I repeat, Zehark is on the move. I could have a Swordmaster duel. Oh, Ranulf, not quite close enough. Oh, God. I can just make it because he has... Oh, no. Oh, no. Poor Zehark. He's so screwed. As long as I can kill this general anyways. And if I go for the silencer into the Mia... This may be the way. This may be the way. So here we go. Let's get a sheet on. This guy had a short axe, I've just realized. Good dodge. You know, if I would have brought Heather, I could have stolen the physics staff, which would be pretty funny. I don't know, the Grim Mercenaries seem like they could really use it because they're so offense-based. They're just so offense-based. Now, here's the big issue. I can do this, obviously, but that Draco Knight. Is there some way that I can make this happen to where... Well, I guess we can do the easy stuff first. This is obviously an easy move. Yeah, let's just blow him away with heart, and then I'll get back to that side over there. Can we see a crit? I just want to know what they look like. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, goodbye. Oh man, he just fell over in the water. I'm not sure if he died from the impact or from drowning or what. Suffice it to say that man is extremely dead. I've just wandered right into Jill's range. This is not a fight that I wanted to see. This is not a fight that I wanted to see. No one can die to me, that's fine, but... No, I can't shove him. Now, my main issue here is that I need to kill that Draco Knight. Now, I'd rather not have Ike do everything on this front. But I may well have to. What I could do... If I move Mia here and give him the Wyrmslayer, I think he needs it to kill this guy, right? 21 defense. Most likely. Most likely, unless I get a lucky crit. So I'm going to give him the Wyrmslayer back. I could even attack this guy. It might be worthwhile. I think it is. I think it's worthwhile to do this. Only a 19% accuracy rate? That's nothing. There's no chance. If I get 19%, 3% crit, you'll never hear from me again. Smack. Okay, Mia. Making a really good case for yourself. Making a great case for yourself these days. Let's give him over to the crossbow now so that he can actually retaliate. We can smack this guy. Put him down with the Atard. Don't even have to risk a retaliation or anything like that. And a level up for Ike. So here's where he gets speed. Wasting 3,000 gold in my funds. Speed, yep. I knew that would happen. I really did. I just knew that would happen. Day in the life of a Fire Emblem player, right? Now the next turn, racing's gonna become awesome. We know that. You know, I may even, yeah, I'll do this. It doesn't actually make too big of a difference, but I think it, like, it might do something. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like that's a really meaningful move, but I don't lose anything from it, so I'm gonna do it. Ike completely destroys this guy. That Wyrmslayer turned out to be a pretty good purchase. Could you imagine if you could forge any weapon that you wanted to in this game? Oh my god. Oh my god. I would have forged that Wyrmslayer. We'd be one-shotting these Draco Knights left and right. We could use an unpromoted Edward to just smack these guys around. It'd be a good time. I'll tell you that. Mists, yeah. Her increased movement is quite nice. Does she not take full penalties from the swamplands? I guess she doesn't. Otherwise, how would she be able to move like this, you know? Now all I gotta do is shove racing. And by shove, I mean rescue the hell out of him. I don't want him to die. That would be really bad. So let's rescue. It didn't occur to me that he had a longbow, I'll be honest. Can Soren... Can anybody... No. And I can't use Liar for that because she'll untransform. And with her strike rating so low, she like did not get a whole lot of experience here on that either, might I add. Not nearly as much as I would have liked. Well, whatever. Whatever. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. I need racing down here anyways because it's like... He's gonna be way too useful in actually getting over to the Black Knight, I feel. So here come these mages on Ike. This could have been a very dangerous move in hindsight. If all of these connect, that could be very bad. And Zihark himself is no slouch. They're going to attack Sheen. Oh my god, no, not like this. Is Zihark's Wind Edge... Oh god. Is he going to be enough to kill Shinon? I hope not. I can't lose to the Dawn Brigade. I can't lose to the Dawn Brigade. I can't lose to these guys. I refuse to lose to the Dawn Brigade. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. There's no way that I can allow this. I'll take that experience. Here comes the Draco Masters. Honestly, Hara's just going to do his thing. We know this. We know this, so I'm not really worried about that. I just want to see what Zehark does. Stun? Oh, baby. Super crit. A lot of you guys pointed out that the mastery skills are just complete overkill, and I agree 100%. 3 times damage, and then an additional effect on top of that. When will you ever use stun and actually use it for the stun factor, you know? I just don't see it. I just don't see it. It's friggin' physic, guys. I gotta get them out of here. Alright. Ike. It's been a while, Zark. So, you're with Dayan? Yep. This is pretty weird, Ike. I never thought we'd meet again as enemies. Yeah, it's just like the first game. It's the nature of being a mercenary. No hard feelings, Zehark. Any chance you could convince the Dayan army to retreat? I wish. It's too complicated right now. Too many politicians playing around. I see. I'm not much for politics. All I do is live by my principles, my sword, and my friends. What can I say? I won't change who I am, even if it means fighting you. That's fine by me. You're still the man I knew from the Mad King's War. It's about time I also threw away my doubts. I'm so screwed. Why was this a good idea? Why was this a good idea? Oh, Zehark, you have no hope. Nolan. He has... Oh, right, he has Nile. So I can't even stun him to death. Yeah, that's about right. Ah, be careful. They're much stronger than any of the foes we've encountered. Damn right. They defeated me as well. And I'm Aaron. The greatest. Thanks for 1 point of experience, I guess. Please recruit themselves on me. No, they don't? Damn. So there goes Lyre, unfortunately. There's really no point in using the grass on her unless I'm going to use 2 of them because she transforms in 3 turns. That's something that somebody pointed out to me. So I don't know if I really want to do that necessarily. Now, how can I get the most out of this? How can I get the most out of racing? I should be able to push through all of these guys. No issue. I mean, slight issue, but ultimately we should be able to get it done regardless. So with Ranulf, I think we can kill this guy. Yes. Yes, here we go. Ranulf can kill this guy. And I think we can center around... Perhaps... I have to look at the map again. I had something in mind. We can center around where this Swordmaster is, I think. If Mia can... Oh, she can't reach. Ah, here we go. Soren. Yeah, I need to kill this guy. Can Gotri can't reach, though, if I do that. This could be a bit of a trick. What about... I guess I could center around this tile right here. Ike actually does not double these guys, which is a bit of a problem. He doesn't double Zehark either, now that I'm thinking about it, because he got so many good level ups on the last map. Huh. Well... Shoot. I'll tell you what, we're going to do this. This is going to hurt Sword a ton, by the way. This is going to hurt a ton, but we'll be alright. We'll be just fine. And... Can we dodge? No, we don't. Not even close, Soren. But now Shinon can kill this archer. With ease. With ease. Which will let Mia move around a little bit. Which is exactly what we want. I guess I'm only going to get 3. Yeah, I guess I'm only going to get 3. I mean, I guess I can move her here. Can anybody else make it over there? No. Not even close. Yeah, so I guess I can move her here. Yeah, seems like a good idea. Ike, who should I go after here? Let's kill this priest. Let's kill this priest before he undoes all of my work again. Goodbye. You know what? I don't feel too good about killing a defenseless priest, I will not lie to you. So now we can shift, and I really hope that Rayson can still do the thing. Yes, he can. He can still do the thing, guys. So we're looking good. We're looking good. Move on out of there. Oh, I made a huge mistake. I blocked Gotri. Oh, well. Now. Renolf, can you double Zihart? He could, but I can't get there. Unfortunate. I definitely think we should bring back Shinan, right? He's looking a little bit low, so let's get him back in good health. Swordmaster fight? Swordmaster fight. Mine is better than yours. I'm sorry. I didn't want us to meet again like this. Forgive me. So he even gets a little close with Mia. I assumed that it would only be for somebody that he actually fought alongside with in the last game, right? Goodbye. My Swordmaster is better than yours. Stupid Dawn Brigade. The Grail Mercenaries, they really are here. There's no way we can win this. Sorry guys, I'm turning back now. I really suggest you all retreat as well. Hey, he's got a good head on his shoulders, I gotta give him that. He knows what's up. My only problem now is this very last Swordmaster. I'm gonna try to gimp this guy. Yeah, I might as well try to gimp this guy. If I can get him out of there, Ike is basically immune. Yeah, there we go. So no retaliation, no nothing. Nothing but net, essentially. Yeah, and then Renolf takes this guy out. I guess we can heal up with, like, in that case. Now, I don't think that this guy should be able to reach Shinan, but in the off chance that he can, I will give him now the crossbow. And Renolf can take out this Swordmaster. Not a problem. I really should make sure that I recruit these two. Yeah. Do I want to do? I really don't want to do that now. He's got to get over to the Black Knight. Yeah, he's got to. And if we're going right up the middle, it's going to be kind of hard. So we got to, yeah, we got to pick up the pace, I think. Although Hart can honestly swing back, I think. Kill Nolan. Sorry, Nolan fans. Haha. It's just a little bit too easy. My Nile will save me. No. No, it won't. And goodbye. I just want to see his retreat quote, honestly. Blast, they're better than I expected. I'm sorry, Micaiah. I need to turn back for a while. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a while before those injuries heal, dude. He took a hit from Har. The fact that he's not blown into a million pieces says a lot about his character, I think. Now, if I moved Lyre in, she's not in range of anything. No, not at all. So I'll move her in. We'll grass up. Can't help but wonder how Rayson's little gauge works. How many turns do I have transformed, I wonder? I guess we're about to find out. Obviously, they go after Ike with his 0 resistance. They'd need to hit, though. I hope they don't. Aw, man, Ike is just tanking these head on. I guess he has the health for it, but man, I'd really rather not, dude. Same with you, Har. You gotta dodge more, buddy. Oh, that's a wind edge. That actually works out greatly in my favor, though. I really should recruit those flyers, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, don't steal my stuff. Oh, man. That was my kill, dude. And they're gonna Kanto. Do I need to talk to them to recruit them, or do they auto-join? I hope. I hope so. Because they're not playing along. And I can't command them myself, so it's like I can only do so much. Now, because Lyre took a huge hit there, she can transform again. Oh, Rayson has hella movement when he's transformed. How much is that? 9? No, 8, but still, that's a lot. That's a ton of movement. Well, that being the case... Oh, that's no good. That's no good. Where can Mist move? I don't think the Mist gets the same penalties through the bog, does she? It certainly doesn't seem like it. Can actually move here and use an elixir. Yeah, that should be good. And you just hang on. Yeah, we're making a good push here. And if Har's over on this side, that's basically game, right? I think. Alright, Raisin's first level up. You know, magic wouldn't be all that bad. Okay, HP res, that's fine too. But the fact that he healed so much for Lathe, or for Lyre, I mean, makes him kind of good for that, I would say. If I can be slick with how I Kanto about, it could be nice. Still got 5 more turns to do this. I'd like to kill Micaiah. No reason, I just need to take out this frustration, you feel me? Which is the safest? I guess this is safe, and since I'm not getting a whole lot of experience no matter what I do, I might as well just do this to build up the strike rating, you know? And then I can give the other guys to somebody more meaningful. To be perfectly honest though, if she was dealing 5 more damage per hit, that would almost be kind of nice. Anywhere? Not even halfway, really. Talk about slow progress. Is there any sense in using the grass? Not really. I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. He might be able to get 1 more action in, 1 or 2 more actions anyways. So Hart has to stay the hell away from the Black Knight, actually. How much move? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as unkillable as Har is, we definitely don't want him challenging the Black Knight. That seems like a horrible move. I can take out this Steel Lance guy, though. No problem. Smack, smack. Goodbye. And we can start working on these generals. Huh. Yeah, that's a good kill for Mia. Why not? Adept? Crit? Oh my god, she's on a tear. Mia's been putting in the finest of work this map, dude. And she got a really good level up as well. How close is she to strength cap, I wonder? Looks like maybe 2 points at most. Relatively decent. Now, if I silence this guy... Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do it. Shinon putting in work as well. He might actually just simply get to 21. I'm not entirely sure, but it's certainly a possibility at this stage. He's 16 and a half. It's going to be close. It's going to be close, I'll tell you that. I don't want Ike to be in range of these guys, although he is very powerful. He doesn't have a good way to retaliate. I'm hoping that Jan and Finolki make their way back this way. I guess if I have to, I can send Racing up there, and I'll bet they either join as one, or if not, I can simply have one recruit the other, most likely. Oh, and they're definitely gonna head back my way now. There's no way. There's no way. I'm surprised that Jill hasn't moved and murdered me. What are you doing? I guess I deserve that. Racing actually doesn't lose all that much gauge per turn, so there's that. How much does the Black Knight do to Ike? He has 56 power. That's 32 points of health. I gotta clear these guys out. I gotta clear those guys out. He's not bad by rhythm, but he still has 170 hit. Never mind. Oh, what about versus Har? Har gets doubled, so never mind. This is kind of tricky. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm lucky. Come on, Shinon. This last push in this area right here is kind of tricky. Just because I do have a decent enough Edward that he's going to be annoying. And I have... Well, I don't have the Black Knight, but the Black Knight is here. We know that much. Oh, I can kill this one, though. No, I do need to gimp him. Well, that being the case, I'm just going to use the Killer X. We have a good chance for a crit and or a stun. There's cancel. I need the other one. Oh, I needed the other one, Har. I needed the other skill. That's no good. I can't move any closer than this. Oh, this is river. This is river, but... yeah, I can't afford to move closer than that. I'll get put down real quick. So I guess I can do like one of those. Racing can come back. 1, 2... Computer? Hold on. Okay, that was very, very strange. I apologize about that. My recording basically just stalled there for a second. I don't know why that happens. I guess I should probably reinstall drivers or some crap. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. What I can tell you, though, is I believe we were watching Har smash things. So let's get back to that, eh? I need to get rid of these generals. Oh, and since Edward is right here, somebody did point out to me that the Caleb Volg actually gives +8 luck, which is something I hadn't noticed. But that's pretty good, especially considering he doesn't have all that much luck, honestly. And being that he's so speed screwed, that should help out his dodging a little bit. Almost 10%. Almost 10%, so it's pretty noticeable. If I kill that guy... Shoot, I'm so sketch. I want to kill a few more of these guys before we send in Ike, I think. But if I move him to the thicket, he will also be able to... Oh, man. What I'm thinking, right, if I have Ike on the thicket... Wow, 30 defense Har. No big deal. If I have Ike on that thicket, though, he can draw on the Black Knight to here. And then... once I can clear out maybe a few more of these guys, he can take a hit. I don't know if he can take a hit from the Caleb Volg as well as the Black Knight. I think Edward might honestly kill him if he has to. If it comes down to that, I may be done. What the heck is going on? Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. I can't lie. I'm just so shook because now it's like, I don't know what to expect. I switched recording softwares, but I know that this is a little bit worse. Oh god, Jill will attack. Oh, Jill's gonna attack me. I thought she wouldn't move. She didn't attack Har. Resistance is useless. Surrender now. The Dayan army will never let you through. Oh, she could. Oh, stay away. Stay away. We've made a huge mistake. We've made a huge mistake. Jill is out for blood. Oh, this is no good. Olkey, come back. Janet, come back. Oh, what are they doing? Okay, so I've awoken the lion. This is bad. This is really bad. Where is... I gotta get Mia. I gotta get Mia to Jill. Like, now. She doesn't even have the Wyrm Slayer, so I guess we gotta get Ike to Jill in that case. Oh, man. Can Ranulf make it to the water? He can. So we're gonna shift. And also Edward came at me, too. He came at me all reckless. I'm really, really hoping that I can get Jill out of here. I don't want to have to kill Jill. I really don't. But I mean, if she's gonna run up on me, what can I really do? She almost killed Liar. She straight up almost murdered Liar. Liar can murder this one though. Not even a problem. And I think Mia can actually double Jill, if only just, which should mean we can take her on out of here. I really hope I'm not killing my characters, because if I am, I'm going to have to replay this. But it seemed like they're just running away, which is fine. I'm okay with that much. Like halfway. I know I keep checking it, but it's really important. It's really important that she gets that up. Edward himself has a wind edge, so maybe... No, I would rather kill this guy outright. And we're kind of just skirting the danger zone here. One more tile means I'm fighting the Black Knight, and I don't want to do that just yet. Although I may very well have to. Speaking of things I may have to do, I may have to send Racing all the way to the north. How does Shinon do here? Could be better. I think... I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not going to pretend. Okay, let's get this battle underway. I can't. They can't fight. I can't even make them fight. I know you said not to have them talk to each other. Maybe I'll do like a bonus thing or something for the next one, because I'm curious as to what they would say. I genuinely am, but... Oh, man. So Mia with the Wyrmslayer versus young Jill. I don't know who's going to be... Stop that. I don't know who's going to be more important. I don't know who's going to be better suited, I guess. Yeah, I don't know who's going to come out on top. I think it should be Mia. I think Mia should come out on top. She doubles, right? So it should be okay. We can get Racing back up there. Okay, I'm sorry to do this to you, Jill. I really am. My friends, it grievens me to meet again under such circumstances. Oh, you and me both, Jill. You and me both. I thought we had something going, but then you just turn on me like this. Why is it always the best unit in the game betrays me? We had the walking spoiler. Now we have Jill. Every time I try to use somebody, they just stab me in the back. I really don't want this to be a running theme, guys. I really don't. They're so strong. Even stronger than 3 years ago. Lady Micaiah, I must apologize. I have to head back for now. Goodbye, Jill. She did her best, and since Eddie is so screwed right now on speed, Shinon can actually just double him and blow him away. Sorry, bud. I need you out of my hair. Oh, we disarmed him. Nice resolve, and I still doubled him. I still doubled him despite him having resolve now. Why? That doesn't seem right. Shinon's not that fast. Oh, my ribs. Sorry, Micaiah. I've got to fall back. And he dips. The lug's just chilling, waiting to tear my face off. And he has celerity, too. That's kind of sketch. Yeah, you can make it all the way up there. Wow. I don't know how useful Lyre's actually going to be from this point on. Suffice it to say, not very. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to build supports between Lyre and Gotri. Why not? That's half the reason I'm using her. Now, if I move in Soren next to Ike like this, we can build that up a little bit. And he gets a huge avoidance boost. Ike, could you fight with me? If we team up, we'll be stronger collectively in battle. Sure, let's stick together. There's power in numbers. That was almost like a conversation. It was almost like small talk, but not quite. I can just blow that guy up, honestly. Yeah, I'll just blow him up. Get out of my sight. Never challenge me again with your 54 hit, 14 damage. May even be worthwhile to send Har back for a little bit of healing. Yeah, because I'm going to need him over there to bust through this last wave of reinforcements, especially considering that there were a good number of reinforcements here. There's a good number of reinforcements here. So I can send it back to Abamiala right next to Mist should be good. And that's everybody. And unfortunately, I'm going to be using Racing for not exactly the most important of tasks, but I do want to recruit. I want to recruit Janif and Ulki in case they don't automatically come along without speaking to them. I don't even know that I recruit them right here necessarily, but I assume that you would. Come my way. What are you doing? All right, this is getting kind of silly. I might have to just go for broke, honestly. It's about that time, I think. Yeah, I think it's about that time. If I take this guy with Shinon, yeah, we can get him out of here. Get him out of here. And then thanks to that 1 point of speed we got, it should be relatively safe to engage the Black Knight. Now, I say relatively safe, but in reality, I have to run the second I decide to make that move. That's good damage. Not quite enough. There's got to be a way to make this happen. Oh, here we go. But that's at the cost of some more strike rating, and I don't think we want that. Well, Har can kill this guy pretty safely. And then I can kill the other one with Shinon. I can stand in the thickets, and we can pray. We can pray. I hope that those dang halberdiers don't block me off. That's really my only fear at this point. So, here we go. Okay. He's not even on full. That's what has me super sketch. I won't lie. Maybe I should have killed this guy in hindsight. Now see, if I move Soren out there, he'll die, so I can't do anything anymore. Racing, yeah, we can start recruiting these guys just in time. I'm even going to use the grass just in case I need that extra little bit of movement. Liar. I mean, it's gotta be. It's gotta be her. I can't believe how little experience she's getting. That really threw me for a loop. I know that supposedly when Lagoos are transformed, somebody did explain that they get a boost to their level, their internal level. Like, the game treats them as a higher level, essentially. But I didn't think it would be like this. I never would have predicted it to be so bad. I never in a million years would have predicted this. She has what rank staff? C rank staff, so actually I could just... Wait. What's the Wyrm Slayer? B rank. Aw. That's unfortunate. That's mighty unfortunate. Can I get back with Renolf? Yeah, I could, but he will kill. He will definitely kill. So I'm just going to do this for my own amusement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually can't. If I'm going to do this, I have to attack from range. I don't know why I wouldn't do this anyways. Yeah, what am I saying? So we can smack this guy. I think I killed Liar, actually. Quite possibly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. No, it's fine. It's fine. I almost killed Liar, but not quite. God. Even when I'm not fighting with her, she screws me. And Soren's just going to hang tight and be a good support partner for Ike because he's going to need some dodges here. I already know that much. Oh, this guy has no chance, though. Yeah, 5%. Look at that. Hey, it may not be Earth, but this is definitely a close second. Definitely a close second. Maybe that warrior can even make his way to, your boy. Oh, I think I just got saved by Provoke, in fact. I was going to say maybe he could make his way up to Soren, though. That wouldn't be too bad. Oh, well, this was just terrible all around. Fail on both sides. He's going to dip. I need this dodge, like, good. Oh, they blocked him off. That's what I was afraid of. These reinforcements are not making my job easy. Oh, you know what, though? There is actually... Oh, he's moving. He's moving. Help. Oh, that's so scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So Shinon, you gotta get out of here. Let's start by getting these two. Where did? Quit running, dude. I'm on your side. I just want to converse, Janif. Janif, what are you doing here? Hello, nice to see you, Prince. What a coincidence, huh? I'm just taking a flight at night in a battlefield. Oh, I assume Tabar might have sent you to protect me. What? No. Nothing like that. Definitely not. Janif, do you really think you can hide anything from me? It was Ike. Ike asked me to help out the Grail mercenaries, really. Mm-hmm. You see, Your Highness, the enemy might get suspicious if there were no birds among the force. Ah, that's a good point. Now I understand. My apologies for jumping to conclusions. No worries, Your Highness. He saw right through me, man. Then let us go together to Ike and seek his next command. What? Whoa, hold up there. What's the problem? I thought you were here to help. Oh, hey, no problem at all, Your Highness. No problem whatsoever. I'm a bad liar. Excellent, let's go. Perfect. Tabaran's gonna have my beak for this. Oh, and that gets them both. That converts them both. Well, I'm glad I talked to Janif because I feel like that's a funnier conversation. I don't know that to be true, but I assume. Wow, he's actually got stats. He's actually got stats. I didn't even look at these two really, but Jesus, Janif. Now that's a good unit. And he still gets his personal skill Insight, yeah, and it's now locked to him, so you can't take that off. But it's pretty good. 20 hit and 5 extra vision range. Not bad, not bad. Again, only A rank strike, though. So you have to really work for it with these guys. And Ulki comes with a Satori sign. He has Vigilance, which is 20 avoid and 20 critical avoid. Not bad, dude. Yeah, these guys actually have the stats to where you could almost take advantage of the fact that they build their gauge so quickly when untransformed if attacked. And they're both stupidly fast. I think Ulki might even be faster than Janeth. Wow, how's that? They switched roles entirely. Before, Janeth was the fast one and Ulki was the strong one. Well, the quote-unquote strong one. Really, Janeth was just as good. Huh, so that's 2 pretty good units. It even comes with a Wild Heart Scroll, which, as it was explained to me, does not, in fact, cut your experience gain. Now, here's the thing. I could leave Ike here for additional evasion against these guys. However, if I do that, I run the risk of taking an Eclipse to the jaw, and we don't want to do that. We don't want to take that attack on the 11th turn. Definitely not this late into the map. We don't really want to risk anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess... Ah, crap. I think I should heal. Yeah, I'll heal. I can actually get this talk and then heal. Soren, can you watch my back? Yeah, psych. That's the worst one yet. By far, that was the worst one yet. So I'm going to heal back just in case it makes any difference. Soren's going to bugger off. Same with Shinon. They just can't be in range, just straight up. Anybody but Ike will die immediately. I'm pretty sure the Black Knight could just look at them and they would fall over dead. So we can get this guy out of here just to make it a little bit safer for you, boy. All things considered, though, I think we have a good shot. It really just comes down to... Well, I thought the game froze. It comes down to not getting hit by both the Halberdier as well as the Black Knight. Honestly, Ike might be able to take it just barely. 30 attack, 6. Oh, he might actually take it from full. So there's that. Now, Lyre is untransformed. She has all of 11 strength, so even if I let her get attacked here, she would do no damage. Is there some way that I can give this to Mist for my own sick, twisted games? No, everybody is simply too good. If I use the Steel Sword and I maybe get, like, 2 Adepts or something. Nah, it's not possible. Oh, well, whatever. Not a big issue. Alright, me up, Adept. Smack that wyvern into the air. Ouch. Yeah, there's no way I can feed that Wait, could it be? Didn't Gotcha do 13? Oh, he did. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Mist taking on dragons. That's exactly what I'm talking about. She's definitely Grail's kid. We know that much. She's certainly Ike's bro. Ike's sister, even. Ike is her brother. She's the sister. We're even going to attack in melee, because screw it. We're men. Smack. Absolutely humiliated. Completely unnecessary, but humiliating all the same. Now, let's see our level up. Hit points, skill, luck. Her level ups have been so bad. Can't even lie to y'all. This is not worth it. Not even a little bit. Lyre, chill. And now, the real challenge. The real battle is going to be right here. Now, what are the chances that this goes wrong? Not very high. Okay, good. That's what we want to see. I don't think that general will chase after me. Now, the Black Knight certainly will, but we can retreat from where we're at. Now, unless Leonardo screws this up for me. Okay, here we go. So, you are alive. Somehow I knew it wasn't over yet.
Of course it wasn't over. You were a boy trying to live up to the memory of the greatest swordsman in history.
And yet, I was the one who walked out of here. Oh my god, savage! Yeah, I was the one who walked out of the castle that day. Just saying.
You have your father to thank for that. When you told me that he had crippled himself, I realized that I had never fought him at all, merely his shadow.
What are you getting at?
I saw immediately that you were not your father's equal, but that one day you might be. So I did the only thing I could do to keep you alive. I let you in.
Aw, screw you, dude. Don't give me that. We beat you down fair and square. I don't want to hear all these excuses. Come on now. Yeah, Ike's not happy. Oh, he did. Never mind. I guess Ike believes him. No, come on. Do you know how much trouble I had to go through just to beat this guy? I refuse to accept that. You did, didn't you? I've relived that fight so many times. How could I have not seen it before?
You were not yet capable of seeing it. But I had to let you live so that you could continue to train and perhaps one day be worthy of Gavain's legacy. My armor's blessing is gone. Let us see if that day is today.
I promise you that it will be. Begin. Oh. And he stuck it to Steam. Okay. Well, I did my best, but it's time to go. Run, run, run. I'm not having this. Nope, 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 nope. I don't care how strong we are. It just does not matter. We're out of here. And from here, we just kind of win. There's nothing else to do, really, besides get missed some last-minute heals. I guess I can... Is Hart gonna level or anything? No, I think he just did, in fact, yeah. So, I guess I could have maybe killed Micaiah as well. It's a bit of a shame that I couldn't. If only Raisin were down here, I would definitely kill her. But alas, it's not meant to be. Not today, anyways. I guess I can come back and do this map. I'm really curious as to what all the little bonus conversations will be, because you know there's got to be a ton. You know there's just got to be 1.5 million. I definitely think it'll be worth looking at, but this has probably gone on for long enough. Again, I really do enjoy this map. Kind of like the last one. The terrain, it's a little bit more problematic here, I think, but that's only because we're not defending so much. We're more on the offense this time. I suppose you could hold back and defend, but why would you? Why would you when you just simply overpower these guys like this? We should all be out of range, I believe. But still, I don't really have a lot to complain about with this map. It's a fun little smash. It's a fun little romp, but I definitely appreciate the Dawn Brigade chapters more. I have to admit, they're more challenging. They almost feel more well thought out in a way. Not to take anything away from this one, but, you know, we're the Grail Mercenaries, so how much challenge could there really be? Janna, the king is calling us. Right, good. Looks like we did it. Y'all didn't do crap. Don't give me that. Ike, the main forces crossed the river. We did it. Excellent. Everyone, push through. Let's meet up with the main force. Push through? Excuse me, did you not see the Black Knight? What's this nonsense? The beast soldiers are behind us. We're being attacked from behind. The Galians. How did they cross the river? It's not just the beast. There are hundreds of hawks as well. Even the Hawk tribe is here. The Begnion army never told us that they had moved out. They got us. Commander Ike's force was just a decoy. Staying will only increase casualties. Let's retreat. No, maiden. We can still fight. Please give us your order. I just ordered you to retreat. Yeah, exactly. That's more like it, Micaiah. I have. We shall retreat. I will not let all of you die in vain. But I really wanted to. I really wanted to fight Ike. I could be the one, you know. General's orders. We kept our losses to a minimum. That's enough for this battle. Yes, sir. Micaiah, I'm surprised. This is the first time you couldn't predict the enemy's movement. You're right. Micaiah? What's wrong? So, don't just act normal. Everyone is watching. Jeez, embarrassing. No PDAs, Solth. Day and keep. So, Peleus, talk to me. Ola Kane, what are you doing? Don't converse with this man. So he's being corrupted. He's being indoctrinated into the noble way of douchiness. No! And I had such high hopes for Peleus. What? Micaiah failed to eradicate the Laguz Alliance? No! This looks bad, King Peleus. Is this how the people of Dayan repay Begnion for all the kindness it has offered them? Like that time we slaughtered your people in the streets? Or that other time we sent them away to work camps? Actually, you're not making a good case. Silence! I'm afraid Dayan and the Senate's friendly relationship stops here. But please, wait. Give me one more chance, I beg of you. Well, well, since you begged, I suppose, yes, I will consider it. Please just listen. Dayan remains loyal to the Senate. Why? We will carry out any task given to us. Your whim is our command. Just please give us another chance. Very well. We shall overlook your failure this one time, but only once. Farewell, young King of Dayan. Why are we groveling at Lee Kane's feet? I don't understand. What? He can teleport? Peleus. Mother. That man you were speaking with, he is a senator from Begnion, correct? Duke Lacane of Goddess, I believe. He was here before as a part of the Empire's inspection team. He came in Duke Persis' stead. Yes, you are quite right, Mother. That was Vice Minister Lacane of Begnion. So, you saw us together. Tell Mother what happened. You look absolutely terrified. Does that man have something on you? Is he trying to hurt you? It's alright to tell your mother the... No, it's quite alright, Mother. We were talking about the future of our countries, and how we might repair our relations. But, please go back to your room. I shall rest as well. I find myself very tired of late. Peleus, wait. Oh, my son. So there's something going on here, but what? I don't think that he's doing this of his own will. Not anymore. Crap, I just want to keep playing. This happens every time, guys. I swear to you this. Every time I get to the end of the chapter and I'm just like, man, just one more. Just one more. But I can't. I can't possibly do one more because this has already been an hour, I guarantee. So now things are definitely starting to pick up a little bit. We're just going right into this whole conflict thing. And I have to know what the deal is with Peleus. I think maybe my initial prediction that he's somehow being blackmailed or otherwise manipulated might hold true. I guess we're going to see, hopefully on the next part. I don't want them to rush this reveal, but I want to know what's going on. I definitely do want to know what's going on. Micaiah herself is actually starting to be like a little bit of a leader here, which is interesting. It's nice to see. I'm hoping that that gets reflected in gameplay. Maybe give her a leadership star finally so that my hit rates don't all suck. The Black Knight... terrifying enemy. Terrifying enemy. I can't believe he started moving. Was that because I was in his range? I assume maybe. I don't know. He couldn't attack me at first. So if the Black Knight is supposed to be coming after you on this map, color me terrified. I also really liked the idea of fighting your own units, essentially, right? So you had Jill there, who was absolutely horrifying. I definitely mispredicted around her. She could have definitely killed somebody. And the rest of the units there, too. It's just an interesting idea. So I'm assuming that perhaps Laith was indeed on the last map. Maybe she was on that Day-In map, or the Dawn Brigade map. She must have been there for real. And that's cool. I like the idea of being able to fight your own allies. It's definitely interesting. I still don't think it was as bad as that one game. You know the one game I'm talking about. I'm not going to say who or what happens because I don't want to spoil it, obviously. But it reminds me a lot of that. Especially with Jill, who I power leveled, and then she only came back to bite me in the ass because of it. All in all, though, pretty fun map. Not too hard. I feel like that's really the pattern with all of the Guild Mercenary maps, though. They're just really not that hard. Nothing you can do about it, though. It is what it is. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like and or a comment. Always appreciate those guys, and I will catch you next time. Peace.